Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a fascinating topic that might just change the way you look at your spare change. We're talking about Australia's 50-cent coins. These coins are more than just a piece of currency, they're a slice of Australian history. So let's explore their value, history, and what makes them so unique. The 50-cent coin is one of Australia's most distinct and interesting pieces of currency. First minted in 1966, it's easily recognizable due to its large size and 12-sided shape. But what's behind this unique design and its value? Let's start with a bit of history. Before 1966, Australia was still using the old pre-decimal currency system. But with the change to the decimal system, the 50-cent coin was introduced to replace the old half-crown. The design chosen was quite symbolic, featuring elements that represent the nation's heritage and values. The original 1966 50-cent coin, designed by Stuart Devlin, features a kangaroo and an emu, both symbols of Australia. This design was significant because it represented the nation's unique wildlife and its commitment to cultural symbolism. Coins from before and after this change can have different values depending on their condition and rarity. So, if you're a coin collector or just curious about Australian currency, keep an eye out for these 50-cent coins. They're not just worth their face value, they carry historical significance and can be quite valuable to the right collector. To wrap up, Australia's 50-cent coins are more than just everyday currency. They're a tangible link to the country's history and culture. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, these coins offer a fascinating glimpse into Australia's rich heritage. Australia's 50-cent coin is not just another coin in your pocket. Its history reflects the country's economic shifts, cultural milestones, and even environmental concerns. Let's explore how this coin came into being and how its role has evolved over time. The story begins in the early 1960s. Before the introduction of the 50-cent coin, Australia used the shilling and florin as part of its pre-decimal currency system. With the push towards decimalisation, the Australian government decided to introduce a new coin to represent 50 cents. Decimalisation was a significant move, aligning Australia with the decimal currency systems of many. The Australian 50-cent coin was first introduced in 1966, following Australia's decimal currency conversion. The design of the coin is quite distinctive. On the obverse side, you'll find the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, which has seen several variations over the years. On the reverse side, the coin features the Australian coat of arms, flanked by a kangaroo and an emu. The 50-cent coin was initially introduced to replace the Australian florin, which was worth 2 shillings. This larger 12-sided coin quickly became popular for its unique shape and robust design. But as with any coin, its value and collectability can vary significantly based on its condition. Now, let's talk about circulating condition. Coins are generally graded based on their wear and tear, and this is particularly important for collectors. There are several key grades that you should be familiar with when assessing the condition of a 50-cent. Coins in this grade have never been used in everyday transactions and retain their original mint luster. They show no signs of wear and are highly sought after by collectors. These coins show very minimal signs of wear. The details are sharp and clear, but you might find slight signs of usage. However, with the rise of digital payments and changes in the retail landscape, its usage has decreased somewhat. Interestingly, the 50-cent coin has remained a symbol of Australian currency. Despite its reduced circulation, it still appears in many transactions and is a familiar sight in Australian change. The coin is also used in various charitable fundraising efforts and special commemorative releases. Today, the 50-cent coin holds significant value for collectors. Its historical designs, unique shape, and limited edition releases make it a sought-after item for numismatists. Collectors appreciate not just its monetary value but also its historical and cultural significance. Various rare versions of the coin, such as error coins or special commemorative editions, can fetch substantial amounts at auctions. For many Australians, the 50-cent coin is a nostalgic reminder of their country's rich history and cultural heritage. So, there you have it, the intriguing journey of Australia's 50-cent coin, from its initial design and circulation to its role in modern times, making it stand out from other coins in circulation. This distinctive shape was not just for aesthetics, it was also intended to prevent counterfeiting and to ensure the coin was easily recognizable. The original design, created by Stuart Devlin, featured a series of symbols representing Australia's flora and fauna. The coin's reverse side displayed an intricate depiction of the Australian coat of arms, while the obverse side featured the portrait of Queen Elizabeth I. Over the years, the design of the 50-cent coin has seen several changes. In 1981, to mark the Australian bicentenary, a new commemorative design was introduced. This version celebrated 200 years of European settlement in Australia and was issued in limited question following this. There were various other commemorative issues, including designs to celebrate significant events or anniversaries. Each new design reflected a particular aspect of Australian culture or history, making the 50-cent coin a valuable collector's item. The 50-cent coin's role in everyday transactions has evolved over time. Now, you might be wondering about its value. While the 50-cent coin is worth, 50 cents, its numismatic value can vary. The value of these coins largely depends on their rarity, condition, and specific year of minting. For instance, the 1966 coin is quite special because it was the first year of minting and was produced in relatively large quantities. However, coins from certain years, such as 1970 or 1981, are less common and can be worth more to collectors. Additionally, there are error coins and special editions that can fetch a premium. One particularly noteworthy series is the 50-cent coin released to commemorate special events or anniversaries. For example, the 2000 Sydney Olympic Games coin is a favorite among collectors. These coins often have unique designs and can be quite valuable. Another interesting aspect is the coin's material. Early 50-cent coins were made from a mix of copper and nickel, but in 1981, the composition changed to a copper-nickel blend, which is more durable and resistant to wear and tear. This change in composition is important for collectors as it affects the coin's longevity and appearance. The overall design is still visible but worn. Coins in this category are heavily worn, and much of the detail has been eroded. They are still recognizable but show considerable usage. To determine the condition of a coin, you'll need to carefully examine it. Look for any signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. Using a magnifying glass can help you see finer details and assess the level of wear more accurately. Another important factor is the coin's rarity and demand among collectors. For instance, some 50-cent coins from specific years or with particular mint marks might be rarer than others. This rarity can greatly influence their value, even if the coin is in circulating condition. One notable example is the 50-cent coin commemorating the 1966 decimal currency change. These coins were minted in large quantities, but due to their historical significance, they are highly valued by collectors today. Another example is the 1993 Australian Antarctic Territory 50-cent coin, which has a unique design and limited mintage. When it comes to storing your 50-cent coins, it's essential to keep them in a safe and clean environment. Use proper coin holders or albums to prevent damage. Whether you're a coin collector or just someone interested in Australian history, this coin offers a fascinating glimpse into the country's past. Thank you for joining us on this historical journey. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on fascinating topics like this one. Until next time, keep exploring and keep learning.